defeats, you don't need to focus on your past defeats. Most times God allow those things to happen because he's taking you somewhere, because he's preparing a better future for you, and something that is not palatable has happened to you. You don't need to focus on it. A lot of big dreams actually were born from awful past. I remember the day I came across our Daily Manna prayer book, ODM, and I heard the story of the founder of that ODM, that despite being a pharmacist, a lot of things were not right with his life, and he tried to commit suicide. He was at the verge of committing suicide that the vision of that ODM book was given to him. He didn't die. Today, I wonder if you count the millionaires without counting his name. I wonder if you count the moving pastors, people with real vision. It's not the pharmacy that he read that is putting food on the table. He has become a global name because of the vision that God gave. Don't forget, despite everything, he was about giving everything. He was about committing suicide. Is that bad? I remember when I was not that young, not that small, but I followed a friend to Thanksgiving in their church, and then I heard the pastor was saying the horrible things he has done before. He used to be this, he used to be that, that he has stolen before, he used to be a horrible armed robber, he used to be this, and I was so angry. I was so angry. I was not like, what is wrong with this man? And after all these things, what are you doing here? What are you saying to these people? I didn't actually know better, okay? But I stormed out of that church. I left them. So funny. But I left that church. I was so angry. I was fuming. What is wrong with this person? Imagine what this person was saying. He used to be an armed robber. Are you serious? But the truth is that the difference between him and so many people, that he didn't allow his past to cage him. He let go. He forgave himself. And he became a better person. And today his life is counting. No one determines your joy. No one can do that. If people walk away from your life, they have ended their story with you. Let them go. Allow God. Let go and let God be God. You understand? A lot of times we water dead flowers so much. We water dead flowers so much. But no matter what you do with them, they can never bud. Rather, you will bleed. We like to cry over split milk always. We do that a lot. We do that a lot. When something happened to us, instead of looking forward, and moving forward, we will continue to look at the closed door, and then our eyes are blind. We will not see more beautiful opportunities that God has sent our way. A lot of beautiful things will be passing us by because we don't want to let go of what we think will cherish, forgetting that you are supposed to learn a lesson from something bad that has happened to you, and then move on because something good is coming your way. It was your yesterday that made up what you are today. And if those things didn't happen to your yesterday, there's no way you can become who you are today, irrespective of what has happened. However bad they are, however good they are, they shaped up who you are. And then you cannot, because something that is not pleasant happened to you, you will shut down your life. And then you will not remember that if you continue to carry that scar, that you won't progress. And you cannot be the you that God has given you and created you to be. Honestly, watch the scars of your past, because it will bury you if you don't let it go. It will bury you if you stay with them. The scars are scars and they're horrible. They're horrible. It doesn't matter what. Most of them are not excusable, but it is you that is making mountains out of molehills. Those who love you, believe me, those who love you will love you for who you are, and they will reach out to you. Most times people keep lying. People live a lot of fake life because they want to impress a new relationship. No, if you are a bad person, my dear, you are, whatever has happened to you, that you have changed. Don't lie when a new relationship comes. See, people who don't value you can walk away, but somebody, is it that you got pregnant and you have a child? Please, when you have a new relationship, don't hide it. Don't lie. Somebody else may come and go and don't want you. Another person is coming that will love you and love that baby that you have. I'm telling you, tell me that bad thing you have done in your life that you think that people are going to hate you for. Somebody will love you for standing your ground. Somebody will love you for you, knowing that those things were your past. They are not defining your future. So what exactly are you doing? What exactly are you doing? I remember when we're growing up, one girl that everybody said she is possessed, she has Mami Water spirit, and a lot of men will come that marry her. People will go and tell them, oh, that she's possessed and all that, and they will run away. One man came, and they went to him as usual and said to him, this girl, don't marry her, she is possessed, she has water spirit. And the man said, is there no prophet in the land? I want to marry this girl, and I am ready to take her to anywhere for whatever is happening to her to go. This man said, I don't care what they say is your problem. I don't care. I don't want to know. I love you and I want to marry you. I am not going to go into that long story, but the truth of the matter today, they're husband and wife, and nothing was actually wrong with the girl. But this is it. What am I saying today? Who loves you will love you. Who loves you will keep with you. Don't live a fake life. Don't lie. Don't try to cover what is not. A lot of people will have a baby and somebody will marry them. They will go and be lying that this baby is their sister's brother or sister. Might they say your truth? Somebody will love you with your truth. That man, it doesn't matter what your past is. When you meet somebody in your life, say your truth. They will love you for who you are. Most times we try to cover the past and we mess up our tomorrow because we want to cover the past with stories and whatever. And if you love somebody, don't get lost in that love. Learn to be yourself. Whatever has happened to you is for you to learn a lesson and move on. Every bad thing brings a lesson. Every good thing creates a memory. Who are you and what are you doing with them? If you keep those scars, they will destroy you. You can't move on. You can't progress. You can't do anything. Somebody was saying to me, Buzo, listen, I watched you the other day. You're doing what you know how to do best. Is it not speaking? I said, no. Speaking engagement is different. Youth seminars and conferences are different. Speaking at singles and married forums are different. Professional engagement, empowerment trainings are different. All this you know me for. All these are what I do. But what I'm doing right now is totally different from those things you think that put food on my table. You're not paying me for this. But this is a vision. This is a moral lesson. Because we need to embrace our truth and tell each other exactly what. I may have delivered abstract both internationally and here. But the fact remains that this is the we talking to ourselves, picking up everything that is happening to us. What has kept people down? You can't give me this thing as a topic to come and speak in your church. You may not give me this thing as a topic to come and do in that professional gathering. You may not give me this as a topic for me to come and actually speak at that women empowerment forum. But I am doing it right now because that's a call. When a divine call is upon your head, your DNA can't rest. You must actually keep doing something. What am I saying? There's a lady I know while we were in school. This lady loved one man so much. She loved one man so much, she forgot her identity, she forgot her name, forgot everything about herself. This man was running a gun deal. I can't even remember the lady again. It's a long time. But the lessons of it is one I want us to share. This lady was doing, the man was into this gun, whatever, this illegal business he was doing. This lady was so lost in love that she was ready. She was following the guy to do that business. Now, she would the guy, if they get up to, according to the story, if they get to a checkpoint, you know, and customs are there, the guy will give her all the gun. I don't know how she manages to camouflage. Probably she will sit on top of the gun or do whatever to distract those people. And they were getting away with it, you know, and her love was waxing. But eventually, when it gets to the time to marry her, the guy looked at her to the face and say, I can't marry you. I love you so much. I understand and I appreciate what you've done for me, but I can't marry you. You that can comfortably sit on top gun and be smiling and custom will free us. That you can comfortably put poison inside the tea for me and be smiling and petting me and I will die. That is how deep and how hard I have seen you become. I'm so sorry. Tell me what to give to you, but I can't live with you. Now, she was heartbroken, but it's not about being heartbroken. It's about you living your identity because you love somebody. And today, now, these scars now, this is a scar, yes, but she's supposed to get up, become a new person, learn from it, and never would she repeat that kind of mistake again. You're meant to learn from your mistakes. You're meant to learn from the scars of your past. A lot of people have been jilted, and instead of getting up, beautiful people, more intelligent people, finer people, more educated and more composed people are waiting for you. You're blind to them. You can't even see them because you're looking back and mourning somebody that God has brought into your life to just show you that this is one aspect of life. Now, get over this. You're going to become super and better. We're not actually looking at that. You don't have to fight your past. No, you don't have to fight your past. You have to learn from it and let it go. Brace up and conquer it. That is exactly what you're supposed to do. Conquer your past because you cannot continue to water a dead flower. It's not possible, you know. Because if you continue to hold on to your past, you will keep yourself at the place. You're the one keeping yourself and not the world. You don't have anybody to blame. You're not blaming your tomorrow. You're not blaming your past because you are the one at presently holding yourself down. And that is not supposed to be. You need to conquer yourself. And conquering yourself means conquering the past. Learning from there. Some people, we can be so emotional. We're emotional to everything. You know, something will happen to you. You will now remember it. We keep a date to celebrate it. You mourn it. So many people, a lot of men are going through a whole lot. Some of them, their wives run away with their children. And because you love those children, every day you're thinking about it. You are making your present bad. You're moody. You're destroying yourself because of you're missing those children, forgetting that what you owe those children is for you to be alive and better. What you owe them is for you to stand and stand well. You need to go and succeed so that when you get them, you'll be valuable. And not when you destroy yourself because you think you miss them and you want to see them, and then after everything, you will inherit them an unhealthy person. When you destroy your mental health while looking for something, when you get that thing, who is going to enjoy it? Are you going to be alive? What gift are you going to give them? You know, because you need to really understand that these things are not the way they look. You know, I want you to know for sure that it is not that thing you have done that is the problem. What have you done with that thing that you have done? What have you learned? What is the lesson there? Why are you still mourning something that is not okay? Why are you still not learning? Because what you owe yourself is a better you. What you owe yourself is a better you. What you owe yourself is a healthier you. What you owe yourself is a successful you. What you owe yourself is a you that is upgraded from where you're coming from. Irrespective of what, your past is meant to be cremated and not embalmed. A lot of people are embalming their past mistake, embalming them and looking at them and molding them, and they're becoming the resource, the last resort. No. You're meant to cremate it. They're meant to be cremated, burned to ashes, and then while you move on with your life, don't forget it's not, you know, if we are meant to be going back, there will not be reverse. Reverse, all of us are supposed to be driving our cars with reverse. If your past is supposed to be a way forward, but you're moving forward. It's only when you need to turn that you go to your reverse. So it's a rear mirror thing. And the front windscreen is that big. It's that big. But when you want to reverse, you're using a rear mirror, showing you that you don't. It's not something you need every day. It's something that could be visited once in a long while. Then you look at, let's take an example from the war people. All the soldiers are going to war. You will see them kit up, but there's no back protection in war. In the war uniform, there's no back protection because you're not meant to keep moving forward and turn back. No, it's forward ever, backward never. That is why your back is not protected, but your whole front, your head, everywhere is protected, because that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. So when one door closes, another beautiful ones, not just one, it could be 50 beautiful ones are opening, but most times we're so blind to look that we keep looking at the ones that have closed, and we forget that the ones that are there, we need to jump on it and open it. Our past is your past. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. That is why we keep saying that success is not final, and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue is what makes the difference. Seriously, and never forget that during exam time, always, every time there's a test, everywhere is calm. Everywhere is quiet. Both the teachers and the lecturer, nobody is talking. There's silence everywhere. That is how you're supposed to take your life. You should bring it as a practical, as a reality to your life. Anytime you're passing through tests, be calm. Stay calm, as if the same thing that is happening in the corridors of examination hall, where nobody is talking, because everybody, you're undergoing a test. It is in that your calmness, it is in that silent position that you will hear the word of God. You will hear what God wants you to do. You will understand that he needs you to move on. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be, when everywhere is out there, nobody is talking. You can't hear, you can't even understand anything, because victory belongs to God. Victory belongs to God, but the ability to start up something, it is what you do that he will do. He will pick up from you and bless. What are you telling God concerning your situation? Are you mourning? Are you crying? Tell me that mistake that you have made, that you think that God, if the second person that entered the kingdom of God is an armed robber, a thief, what are you saying? What is it that you have done that you cannot forgive yourself and move on? What is it that you think that you have done that you're regretting, that will close your door, that you cannot be the person God has created you to be? Those things may have happened to you for a lesson. Just a lesson, so that when the blessings of God comes and he places you in a position where you're supposed to talk to people, you will have a clear-cut evidence. You will know, you'll be talking from experience and not just from gathered knowledges. What am I saying to you, my dears? It is not always very easy for us to do things right, but that's the talking here. That's the essence of this community. But when you're making some mistake, you see somebody tell you, hey, enough of it, brace up, rise up, pick up your distance, stay focused, look forward, because forward never, backward never. So that things that you want in life will actually become very, very okay. What does challenges me? If anything, if it doesn't challenge you, it cannot change you. If something doesn't challenge you, it cannot change you at all. What does not kill you will make you tough. It will keep you alive. What doesn't kill you will toughen you. So those things that has happened to you, that are meant to give you the strength, the foundation, the consolidation, the willpower to keep doing the right thing, and not for you to stay crying. So many things are really not right. So many things are not right. But you cannot continue, because some people are meant to come and give you bad experience in life. Yes. They will give you bad experience. But don't forget that God is not an author of confusion. Those bad experiences, as you look at it, are an open door that when you embrace it, learn from it, you will skyrocket. You cannot, honestly, you cannot continue to blink in the dark. Nobody will see you. It's a total waste of time. You cannot. You cannot. You will look at everything as a test, an examination that you must pass. Champions are not created from comfort zone. Champions are created based on what they have conquered. You understand? You have to, the desires that you have in life will keep you above. That's why I keep saying to them that somebody may prophesy to you today that you will be the best. You're the Queen Elizabeth. you're this, you're that. Yes, that's a prophecy. But what they hardly tell you is they just like Joseph when he had the dream. Oh yes. But what they will not tell you, they won't tell you about the pit. They won't tell you about the prison. They won't tell you about the blasphemy. They won't tell you about the accusation. People will just let you know you're supposed to be this. They did not lie. That's the problem with most of the pastors. They will tell you what you're supposed to be and what the millionaire you're supposed to become and everything. But they will not tell you about the temptation that will come along the line. They will not tell you that you need to be determined as a person. They will not tell you that you need to be firm with your faith. They will not tell you that you need to stand strong. They will not tell you that you need to really be who and make yourself somebody that, oh yes, that whatever comes you will do, you be so positive. They won't let you know that you have to be so positive, that you don't have to learn mountains. You have to be seeing mountains. You have to be seeing miracles in place of mountains for you to become that thing. So eventually when those things come, you will conquer them. And then eventually that dream and prophecy will come to pass. What shatters people is because I remember one lady that they told she has to be everything. So anytime there's a mistake, she'll be crying. I'm supposed to be the helper of my family. I'm supposed to be the voice that, I'm supposed to help my family. I'm supposed to lift everybody up. Look at me now. How can I do it? Forgetting that those things she's crying for right now are the stepping stones that that the steps towards that realization of that very dream or prophecy whoever had gave her. She is not working hard. She is not accepting that things must not be rosy. She is not accepting the fact that things may not be wonderful always, because you have to accept it. And when temptation comes, it's not the temptation that matters. It's you conquering the temptation. It's you winning that matters. It's you becoming the best that matters. It doesn't matter. Some people go to prison. When they come out, they refuse to do something else, forgetting that some people may not have gone to prison, but 30 years of their life are wasted on nonsense. You may have been in prison for 25 years. You come out and you become better. A lot of people are not graduates today. They were not graduates when they were 30. They were not graduates when they were 50. At 60, they entered school because of determination. Today, they are graduates. Some people that are graduates for so many years do not still have job. Some people may be prostitutes and get marry and be giving birth. Some people are virgins that are still looking for children, even as at today. Some people are what do I call them? Some people were wasted like 12 years serving a master while at their mates enter school. When they're out, nothing. Today there's something. Their mates are enter school and stay 16 years, still does not have job. What am I saying? We are not laboring on everything, but whatever has happened to you is the ability to conquer it that makes a whole lot of difference. I want you to know, honestly, that you cannot lie down there at that ugly situation of your life and expect that things will come. God cannot meet you there. You need to prepare yourself, and that's the essence of this our talk today. Prepare yourself. Make a mental note to change. Drop whatever is holding you. Drop the baggages for those who own it. It is not your honor of evil load. Carry your load. Whose monkey are you carrying? Somebody was giving a talk, and now like some people keep, oh, hold it for me. Oh, hold it for me. People are dumping garbages on you. Dumping and you're collecting. Garbage collector. You're collecting. Oh, this person told me stupid. You're collecting. This person walked away from my life. That you're collecting. And then you are carrying overload for nothing, and you're not moving. The first realization is drop the load for those that honor. Drop them, discard all those things and become free. Become free so that you can be useful. Become free so that you can achieve your goals. Become free so that you can grow. Become free so that you can become the best in life. So many people, destinies are waiting for you for the blessings you're going to bring, and you're there mourning over what? I had a friend who lost her husband. When she did, she lost interest in everything about her life. She was not even interested in anything. She doesn't want to live anymore. She was that hot. She had daughter, but she was not interested in anything. The husband family took over. The husband had filling station, had so many things. They took over, and she didn't fight them. She was not even interested. She didn't even bother. They took over every single thing because she felt she was not going to leave. She doesn't want to leave. Eventually, reality came on her. She became stronger. Today, she's suffering. Because she didn't leave when she was supposed to leave. She was not interested when she was supposed to be interested. She lost, everything became valueless. Today they mean something. When she's supposed to be sitting pretty, she's living hand to mouth. But then the glory in it is that she picked up herself and she learned her lesson and she became the best. You will never see her mourning over anything. You will never see her sorrowful. You will never see her regretting, because regret is worse than poison, my dear. Whatever is making you regret, whatever you're regretting over, is you're destroying your immune system. What has happened. Let it go. Learn a lesson from it and move on. Whatever it is, forgive yourself. Then if if something people have done to you, my dear, you don't forgive people because they deserve the forgiveness. You forgive them for the sake of your soul. You forgive them for the sake of your heart. You forgive them for the sake of your tomorrow, because you're going somewhere and those garbage cannot keep you down. That is the essence of it. You don't forgive them because they deserve it. They may have done a whole lot of things, yes, but that forgiveness is to free yourself to go. That forgiveness doesn't mean you need to go and begin to whine and tear with them, no, or dine with them, no. Nobody is saying do that, but the truth of the matter remains that you need to move on and you need to forgive yourself. Don't let that scar of your past bury you. Don't stay wanting, regretting, had I known. No, you don't need it, because there's a lesson for everything. Can you open your eyes and learn? And learn. If you have aborted children and you don't have any other, and you go to hospital and they say you can't give birth, my dear, go and adopt a baby and keep living. There are children that are begging for parents. There are children that are maltreating everywhere. They need help. Do something for God there. If you've made a mistake of marrying more than you're supposed to and you cannot, learn a lesson from it. Always blame yourself. Always ask yourself, where did I go wrong? Because it makes forgiveness easy. But if you keep shifting blame to Peter, Paul, Matthew, Kingsley, everybody, you will never ever admit that you're wrong and you can't heal. But you need to accept that you're wrong somewhere, and then start your healing process, and then look out for what God wants you to do in an environment. If you have been somebody who has messed up the money that they have given to you to become somebody, and you can still become something. You may not be that person, or you may not be that person, but the truth is that you can become. Look around you, start small where you are, but don't ever sit down and be wallowing in self-pity. It doesn't make any meaning. It does not add any value. It does not in any way help out. Don't wallow in self-pity. Don't regret. Don't live in pity. Don't self-pity yourself. Don't be throwing pity party always. No, that is not the way of life. That is an irony. It is not the life God has created you to be. Whatever has happened, God has equipped you with something that will make you a better person. God has equipped you with something that will make you grow. God has equipped you with something that will make you rise up. Don't forget that Zacchaeus was that small, but he kept shouting, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Son of God, help me. And did he not receive the help? He did. So wherever you are, make that noise to God and not to man. Don't cover yourself. Don't think it's all over. Be happy with yourself. Don't let anybody put you into saying it's over for you. It's never over and can never be over until it's over. As long as you're breathing, as long as you are alive, God has something wonderful he wants you to do. God wants, but all he doesn't want you to do is to stay down. Don't stay down. Don't stay down. Don't be throwing pity party. Don't be that person who says, what usefulness am I again? What can I do again that will be useful? God is telling you today through Busopa that there's 1 million things he wants you to do, and 1 million things that will bring him glory that you can do. Please, whatever mistake, we don't want to talk about mistake. We don't care what that mistake is. But that mistake, I'm telling you, is your stepping stone. Use that mistake as your stepping stone. Look up to him, the author and finisher of your faith. He knows what to do. He knows exactly what he wants you to become. It doesn't matter what. That thing that you think you're crying over will bring you sunshine. It will glorify God in your life. If the solution is already at your back. Most times, the dark night is thicker, when the daylight is there. That's the thickest, okay? Now, most times when things are so bad, even when you take malaria tablet, it becomes worse. It becomes worse before you realize the thing becomes better. So when you think that what is happening to you is so much now, hey, breakthrough is coming. Hold on then. Hold on, but don't stay down. Don't stay down. Get up and keep doing something. That is exactly why we're here today. I don't want to celebrate the mistake. We are solution givers. We don't want to know what is that thing that is causing you midnight tears. What I care to tell you today is, if you can let that thing go, if you can let that scar go so that it does not bury you, you can pick up the pieces of your life and then move on. That which you earnestly want to become, you will become it, except you have not fixed your mind to it. That is the message for today. Don't let that scar bury you. Watch it. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Don't become emotional. Too emotional is not very okay. You need to make use of your head and not your heart, my dear. Make use of your head and not your heart. Most times we we try to logicalize things that we are not supposed to, when we're supposed to pick up. Whatever happens, if a man has dished you, show that what you owe that man is successful. Be successful, and you see, whoever it is, when a man think you're nothing, show them the only answer to insult is result. I say result cancels insult. The only thing you owe anybody who has looked down on you is to become successful. So the competition is not between you and them. The competition is between you and yourself and God, to be able to stamp that which you're doing. And you will become so successful that those who look down on you will envy you. That is what I want you to do. I want you to show them. Show the world the new you. Show them what you're becoming. Show them that the scars can't bury you. You will bury the scars in order to be that person that you're supposed to be. We'll meet again next week, Wednesday by 2. Is our weekly dose. This is our weekly Panadol, okay? But honestly, on a very good note, and I leave you in good hand, and I leave you in God's hands, and I leave you doing well, because I don't want to see that tears again. I want you to brace up, because you have what it takes to become. Whoever has rubbished your life, it is time you use the success of your life to rubbish the person. You don't need to talk. You don't need to. Let the competition be between you and you, and then you'll be able to give them answer. Don't let anybody push you down. Don't let anybody slow you down. And don't accept where people have placed you. Don't accept it. Then whatever they call you, don't worry about it. You will rewrite the story of kingdoms, and they will say, oh, is that not this person? They will ask that question concerning your life. Don't worry. Whatever pain you're going through, you will smile. You don't forget that if it doesn't pain you, it will not gain you. So don't call those pains problem. Don't call them distractions. Use them as a stepping stone to build empires that will survive, and generation coming will know that you came. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as we do all that, may God keep us, and we'll meet again Wednesday. All the things that are happening in this country, when they see you in front, it's happening in front, you will be at the back. If it's happening at the back, you'll be in the front. When the Bible said that 1,000 will fall by our left hand side, 1,000 you will not see us, it will come to pass in our lives. None of those evils will reach us. We'll meet again next week by His grace. Thank you so much. May God help each and every one of us and bless us in Jesus' name.